Hello, everyone, and welcome to another immediately cut off version of our new theme song. I did the sniffly version again. I sped it up by 10%, so like the moaning and the keyboard are all like sped up, and it sounds like little creatures since you guys took on sniffly. I don't know if anyone noticed that last episode. Hello, everyone, welcome back to the Foul Parody podcast, where we are trying to think of a time for evil to prevail. We are playing the Pathfinder First Edition Hell's Vengeance adventure path. We play every October. That means you get anywhere from 1 to 2 to, if we're lucky, 8 episodes every year, and maybe some more. We'll talk about that a little bit later. When last we left our party, we had more than flanked an assassin vine. A wall coming down 10 feet, partially blocking a large 4-square Professor Niles Cronin, and then a long bush that has wrapped itself around to fight back against Rom, while squeezing, while grappled, is still happily getting his little +2, but -6 bonus from being flanking buddies with Simri, who acrobatically dodged an attack roll and is at the top axis, this 10-foot assassin vine. To the east, we have our casters, one badly hurt. It is Professor Niles Cronin's turn. He has spent 2 rounds prepping for this battle. We just had to do another episode tonight. Mr. Messina, bring that mic in moist and close to your face and tell me about the hack and slash that you wish to pretend to do on this creature tonight.
Well, there's certain parts I want to see, and I have to be fast about this because, the time tolls fast. So I have access to me a bite and 2 claw attacks, which I wish to perform.
Yes.
But I'm also large size, so I'm going to have to summon Aiden, the rules lawyer.
Oh, yes. I am back. I have been summoned from the pits of Tartarus.
You don't have to go right to him. I know my shit. His strength goes up by +2. His AC goes down by 1.
Oh no, but now we have other things. His size increased, so a 1d8 becomes a... And a 1d6 becomes a...
Oh, natural weapons. Yeah.
Your weapons go up by a single dice, yeah? So your D8 would be D10, your D6 claws would be D8, and you would get a slightly +1 from strength bonus going up by 2 on the actual weapon damage, and your dex goes down, hence your AC, going down by 1. Is there anything I missed? Oh, rules lawyer, who they are getting a little bit too reliant on for my taste. Thank you. I did study for this test, Last episode it was Matt, now trust me, now I got you. Et tu, Brute? Anyway, would you please...
I just wanted to draw an upside-down pentagram. That's really it.
I would like you to put a +1 in your modifier. We'll handle your strength. And I will temporarily modify your dice. Fair enough?
Yeah, I'm in process of doing that.
Okay. You making a whole new thing for it?
In process.
Okay, cool. Well, it's your turn, sir. So while you're doing this, I don't know. Maybe he's going to one-shot this thing. Maybe he's going to kill it. Can you roll some dice for me and just catch up on that later? This could be the deciding factor here.
The final factor?
Yeah.
The final factor.
I'll put a +1 bonus in your attack for that.
22 with a bitey.
That hits.
Excellent. Ignore the 1d8. It's just the 1d10. Ignore the 1d10. It's just the 1d8. I was in midst. You told me to roll the dice, and I was in midst modifying dice. So
okay.
The D8 doesn't exist.
Okay.
So you got a 6 on the D8 and a 3 on the D10. Is that what you're telling me? And I have to avoid.
Subtract 6.
All
Or
right.
add 6. Perspective.
Right, but we got to add 5 instead of +4. So we're going to take off 5, which drops you to 8 points of damage.
Yes. And do I flank?
Are you flanking?
Yes.
You don't have any flanking bonuses. I don't know.
I get sneak attack.
Straight across should be flanking with Simri.
Sneak attack damage.
I'm a large creature. That's why you got to go diagonal through.
You don't have to go diagonal.
You do through a large creature, yeah. There's charts.
I am a large creature.
I'm telling you, it's the truth. The one thing I remember from 30 years of this game is on a large creature, you can't just like flank the bottom half. You got to have one guy up with the axis. Anyway, they would get the flanking bonus. See, which brings me back to, is this thing flat-footed? Because if it's not...
Well, it's a flanking bonus, and that incurs the sneak attack.
It doesn't make it flat-footed. It just gives you a flanking bonus.
And anytime you get a flanking bonus, you get sneak attack.
Yeah. Okay, rules is written flanking. When making a melee attack, get a +2 flanking bonus if your opponent is threatened by another enemy character or creature on its opposite border or opposite corner.
Right.
So just opposite border. So, there's the east and west. We have one person on either side.
Right, and then they get into examples of large creatures. That's why it lists both corner and border. Unless I'm thinking of Star Wars, because I've seen pictures in the books, man. They draw right through it. Anyway, I'll tell you what. For now, since you guys are doing so crappy in this fight, okay, it doesn't really matter because he reaches out and he bites the root in half. Even before I take those 5 to 6 points off, Niles snips this thing in the bud, as it were, and it stops moving. Niles Cronin for the win.
Arrgh. And then I start slicing it up and putting it in 2 bags. Like little Ziploc bags.
Luke is just throwing more acid from his side. So ends the battle music. Bringing us back to our lovely quiet forest evening. Tweep, tweep, tweep. You're dead, Jim. Thump. We'll get more into that flanking stuff later. But for right now, a victory, Pat. We've killed the murderer. We have taken hits ourselves. Rom has taken 12 wounds of 24. Nico is severely wounded, 10 wounds of 13. And the creature's dead. What do you guys want to do now?
Does anyone need some medical assistance? And I'll offer bandages and horrible bedside
You hear,
manner.
as I still have not stood up, I'm laying on the ground.
I'll go see what I can do.
Oh, I need blood.
We all do. We all do. There.
True words have never been spoken.
Are you actually undead? Like, do you get healed by negative energy?
I have a negative energy weakness, or positive energy weakness, but no, I am not.
There's ancestral feats he can take, though. Down the line. There's Damphir feats that,
if I was a full on a vampire, but no, I still healing helps me.
Yeah.
But I
You
have
know,
a
there's not-
I have a weakness to positive energy. It's just a negative to saves.
There's
against-
a cool
Alright.
damp fear feat where you can grab somebody and actually drink their blood and get like D6 phantom
Temporary
hit
hit
points.
points, yeah.
Niles,
Yeah, they're
how
pretty
long
cool.
are you going to be big and stomp around in the shrubbery?
1 minute.
What would you do with your 1 minute of largeness? Gardening? Rip, 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 rip.
Well, as I said, get samples at this point in the sharpest things
Okay.
I have on with me in the claws. So I start vivisecting.
You have a big bag now that you can put all the plants in before you shrink, right?
To the layman, it looks like I'm making a salad,
All right.
but I'm
It-
actually.
And Ron steps up to it, and you just hear a clunky zoop. The zipper drops.
So, and sorry, who's getting healing? At what discounted price?
Stop. I would stop any immediate bleeding. Who said anything about healing?
You're not bleeding. You're making
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, dear Diary, today was a great success. I grew two sets of claws and fangs, and ripped out the main breathing tube of a plant. This combination of chemical ingredients was a great success. We'll have to repeat this in the future to test for consistencies.
So I'm comparing images on the net, and Aiden's right, but so am I. They have the cross through, and in all my cross throughs, they don't show Aiden's example. They show a whole bunch of no, 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 and the one yes is the upper axis. And then later in a revision, they add the two guys along the bottom. You know what I mean? So I think it's an errata, something that I missed because they never had it in the original stuff. But luckily you one shot this thing. But nods to Aiden.
Huzzah!
What can you guys do to heal a drunken sailor? Anything? You guys don't have potions or nothing?
Nope.
Somebody even have a potion?
Level 2.
Okay. You guys have money? You remember that potion guy you shook down? You get 20% off. That vendor. Just saying. I don't know what kind of cash flow you got going right now, but you get 20% off.
Yeah,
what's his name?
Elish Odd Myers Tonics. We get a 20% discount there.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, what's the play? Limp back
much
to
better.
town?
Play? Yeah. Gingerly.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do here? Further desecrate the shrine, mutilate the bodies, all those evil things you saw in Murder Hobo Circus.
It's
I
been
mean-
a wonderful day.
Oh, did y'all look for any items or anything that was might have been pulled off by it?
I
Oh, yeah,
shake the bag that's like...
Search the bodies.
These?
Now this is happy because he has a bag that shakes like jello.
It's a plant. It's a plant, man. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
there-
but if it
there
like
was-
grabbed adventurers or wander bys, they might have left something on their
And
corpses.
maybe.
if they got caught by this plant, would they be worth robbing? Fair point.
I will burn any remnants that the good doctor doesn't take. That's what I will do.
Yep.
Okay.
I take what I consider the most important parts in a reasonable amount.
Can I have a willpower save from Nikolai, who's doing the burn-in?
in the tower.
All right. You feel like you're watching and you're like, yay, burn. Oh, look, these are kind of dry. Like the vine itself doesn't burn very well, but the actual shrubbery, it's a dry season, lights up. And then when the flames start spreading, you're around like a normal campfire and like it sparks up or flares up and you have that, woohoo, that might get out of control, right? It starts burning.
That's what I'm hoping.
Feel this unusual divine sensation. I mean, you are an oracle. You have felt the divine. Good, neutral, evil, chaotic, lawful, and neutral deities all stick a hand up your puppet and grant you powers. Now, you are not such a nice person, and maybe even give lip service and name certain not nice gods going, look at me, I want my spell specifically from you. But an oracle is open to many divinities. And now that you are burning holy ground, what is the shrine dedicated to? Nature. So I'm not saying you're cleaning the shrine. You are burning something that the shrine wouldn't mind having here at all, a plant. But we failed to smote you today. No debuffs. No, you and your fucking 20s. All right, moving on. He sucks in combat, but when it comes to divine forces, the Oracle has his shit together.
When it comes to saying no to Jeff, the Oracle's like, no.
The gods. Not me.
The gods. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I'm easy to say no to.
No, I have to make sure that this entity isn't going to come back to mess with the order of the town,
Townsfolk come first, right?
Full desecration.
So yeah, let it burn.
A shiver runs through you. Austrial. Other than that. You like that one, Ryan?
No, that one caught me.
It was a good one. Other than that, you can high sign and high five the powers that be above you for this time, Now he just starts recklessly burning the forest around. I'm immune. Okay, salad done.
Yeah.
Shrine, well, at least the offending bushes, like there's an obvious type of bush this vine seemed to favor, are well lit and on their way. Ram is searching and helping you guys search for loot. Loot.
Yep.
To
Time?
Yeah, just getting a second season. Perhaps not ingested, but amongst the tangle of roots.
Ooh.
Can you roll a D3 for me, Rom?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm just gonna do D6 and divide by 2.
Yeah, sure.
That is a 1.
A single, unblemished. Okay, little dust on the bottle, but what's inside that counts? Vial of a brown greenish liquid.
All right.
Cap it, take a whiff.
I'll pass it over to our resident alchemist.
Ah, jeez.
Professor.
Forgot we had one of those, sorry. Trying to get Aiden in the moment here. As an alchemist making salad going, I have no idea that you found a vial full of alchemy,
Well, let me take a look at this for a second here.
Fine.
Swirl, shake.
Give me an arcana.
Oh, how about a craft alchemy?
Yeah, okay.
24.
Plant matter. Pine needles and pus. A reagent, an infusion, possibly a magical potion, not sure, but there's some certain there's certain components and smells that you can pick right out.
What's the idea behind it?
Probably like a salve. Either smear this stuff on or drink it, because it's kind of pussy.
It works from my other side.
Sorry?
It works from either side, whether you drink it internally or you smear it on a wound.
Yep. Might be a ye old druid infusion or potion. Might be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Pine needles, too far away from bark for bark skin. Might be healing. Might be something resistant, like an antitoxin or something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But still probably want something towards the religious or, you know, detect magicus.
Don't have us.
Yes. Your compatriots?
I do have knowledge religion. 12.
Okay. Illustrials were local healers. They were like hedge wizards and stuff. You know what I mean? Like they would get close to a community, usually one that's not too urban, and they would mitigate. You know, they would keep nature and man separated, not too much logging, not too many bear attacks, like all that kind of thing. Right. And to play to the nature, they protected it. To play to humanity, they would be healers and counsel and, you know, like eco terrorists. I mean, right, type of thing. So odds are this is probably on the helpful side. It's probably not poison. It's probably like healing or some kind of antitoxin. Could possibly narrow this down if you guys could even determine if it's actually magic or not. Nudge third character in lobby.
If your tummy feels bad, drink this.
Yeah.
I got stabbed in the tummy. Drink this.
Well, I know you did great with a 24, but I'm just thinking of flavor going, it's this.
Oh,
right?
no,
it's
no,
kinda
no.
like,
No, no.
Don't
take that as...
This is a total different approach
don't take
to
it as a
your kind
critique.
of alchemy. Yeah,
That's the advice that, like, I would, like, all right, based on what I know of this, if your tummy feels bad for any reason at all, drink this.
Flavor text.
It should hopefully help.
So, no detect magic?
I can detect magic, but I'm busy burning things.
Fire spreads.
There's a fire. I'm locked on that.
Okay.
Nope. Have job. Fire.
I'd assume when I openly said nudge player that these guys bring this over and ask your opinion of it. Do you guys?
Like Captain Planet making trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nico, do you have any idea what this is?
What? Sorry, I was distracted. Let me see this.
Smells like pine needles and sappy pus.
I cast detect magic.
But it does radiate an actual positive energy, necromantic, you know, drink and all as well. Let me try this. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, yeah. What's left is a healing potion. This bottle once contained a healing potion. I feel what's left.
Yeah, there's a healing potion on the bottom.
I wasn't sure until I drank it, you know, but you're welcome for testing the poison, right?
You got through all those layers, then there's a healing potion. You're going to want it. There's
a lot of good guesses, a lot of mediocre rolls, but I will say that a communal nudge, especially from Ryan's Alchemy, that you guys believe that this is a healing potion. It's just sort of a druidic in nature, you know?
It's got, yeah.
It seems to be magical. I cannot identify exactly what it is, but there's one way to find out. I look at them questioningly.
Yeah. You know what they usually put in this kind of treasure? +1 hand axe. You know, because it's a plant, you could have chopped it down if we only had the magical axe, but you defeated it, so now you have a magical axe to make the next plant easier to kill, video game style. No, it's a healing potion.
Nikolai offers to drink the potion, Professor Niles goes, "Oh, please feel free to." And like in Assassin's Creed, when you see like the wrist click and like the knife appears, for Niles, do you hear the wrist click and like a notepad appears with a pen?
Maybe we should wait.
The little XXYO, you know, extendo. Who has that? Wild Wild West. Kevin Kline has a notepad. He doing like a pen and a notepad. The guy's like, you can put a gun on those. He's like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we believe we have a healing potion in our midst. What do you guys want to do? Save it for emergencies, of course. Head back home, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll hand the potion back and go back to tending the fire.
Oh, yeah, Rom found it. There you go. Tending the fire. Just starts knocking down surrounding shrubs and just adding to the pot. Fuck
Pupils
you,
just die. Yeah, pupils just dilate.
Yep.
Burn, burn, burn. Burn, burn, burn. The magic fire.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's 16 hours later.
Burn, burn, burn. See the map?
Yeah.
My house is burning down.
Our house. In the middle of the street. Our house.
Will be ashes at my feet.
That was good. Okay. So there goes all your evidence. Once again, it's one of those cockatrice scenarios where you go back to town going, because we say so. This is...
We're just running a hustle's point. So we've just been protected you. From what? We protected you. Now pay us money.
The town brought you a strangled victim. We mass at the gate, we go into the forest, and we come back with nothing but a little vial of pine needles going, plant did it. Case closed. You think they're going to believe
Well, actually, no. There's a bunch of... Jello bag.
Yeah, he's got all the parts that he took.
And to anyone who has an IQ that's at least half the intellectual of mine,
you
will
were
understand
harvesting
what
the
I have.
actual assassin vine.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just after like
I didn't search your loot. I didn't do any of this stuff. I found my loot with the assassin mine.
Okay, yeah, the body. Okay,
And also, Luca, or no, Nico and myself both have like the same like strangulation patterns on us.
obviously it was one of you. It's the non-strangled. Niles comes back to town as big as Gurion the Butcher. It was
Little do they know that's our kink.
Joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
It was actually a retreat we went to. Damn it.
Sean says, "Hey, check out this vinaigrette I found in a bottle," says Nico, and then he chugs it down, puts it on a salad. Oh, you imagine just professional Nile just swipes it out of your hand and dumps it on the salad, ruining it? Oh, that's better. No, you've diffused a perfectly good potion. The non-healing party. Probably one of the first parties I've ever seen that actually does not have healing. You usually have a druid, a paladin, a cleric that has some kind of healing. You guys are really... Can you make potions, Ryan? Can you actually like...
yeah, I can. No, I can make cure light wound potions, but I'm missing...
Okay.
I need some more levels.
Okay.
Give me the levels, man, and I'll do the thing.
Try to stay alive until then. No, I ain't giving you levels.
Well, you
I
asked
had
the
a choice
question.
for my oracle stuff to go inflicting pain or inflicting healing, and I was like, I'm
It has
evil.
paid dividends. You have gotten some dividends out of that.
Don't worry, we got a healer. I'm like,
Yeah, and I'm an anti-paladin. I don't even think I get access to that type of magic.
Yeah. Leave it to the alchemist. I figured it out. I'm like, for me. Oh, them too? Yeah, no, not yet. I'm like, that's on the path, but that's not even an option at this level. For an alchemist, share potions.
So once the majority of the brush in this shrine is burnt,
Ashes to ashes, and dust to more ashes.
I will remember my place as a member of the town's guard and prevent the spread from traveling outside of this immediate shrine area.
Okay. Can you look me up a CR3 monster, what it's worth in XP there, and I'll make the tab for it.
800.
That was a little too fast. All right.
Ask me to know things.
Okay. So your current, or is your XP here? You guys have a current XP of 2,000. And I go bibbity bobbity boop. I award 800 to the party. And nothing happened. All right.
The points mean nothing.
Well, you guys divide it, right? Oh, I know, because I don't have party members in here. My bad.
The nothingness got 800 XP.
The
I saw,
nothingness?
I saw an interesting comparison between Rothvagug and Kirby.
Hey, you guys seen the Star Trek Lower Decks with Meepsoo? Meepsoo sucks the bones out of you. This cute little thing. Moopsie. Little white Pikachu thing. They let it out of the zoo, and it's like Moopsie, Moopsie, and it just jumps on somebody and literally sucks it into a little bag of husk. It sucks your bones.
Yeah,
How can you
I've heard
suck
that.
bones? The guy says, and it does it. They're like, oh my god! They run away from this tiny little.
Yeah.
It's like the rabbit from
Futurama?
Critical Cosmopolitan. Moopsie. Yeah, this guy gets it. Thank you. Unbranded dragon. Oh, we got nice. All right. Enough dicking around behind the scenes. Got a live audience here. Keep forgetting about. Let's head back to town. Pulling up the map. Oh, long acre. You guys were at number 15, the bottom right of the map. See this here? North is to your left, which makes this map kind of screwed up, but yeah. A lot of our best adventures. Look at this. Luxkin Tannery off the map at the bottom. The docks where the cockatrice was off the map to the left. You guys, nothing happens to you in town anymore, right? Best you could do is capture a cat creature at the gate. Let's head back to town. Maybe some shit will happen to you.
Sounds like we should head back to town.
Back to town. Head back to town. Lick your wounds. Yes?
Yep.
All right. Call it a day. Spend the rest of the day relaxing, healing,
Studying.
studying. All right.
I mean, yeah, at least a bit of time healing, and then, I don't know, the standard patrol around the city.
Mm.
Or
Sean's
town.
calling out thank you to our new guest in the live stream to a raid, which I'm probably guessing is from my buddy Dead Aussie Gamer and mentor. So shout out to my man, Michael K7, awesome streamer. And he is supported by, what's that app where you make the mini, color it, and then you could order it? We were messing around with it back in the day. Hero Zone? Hero Forge?
Hero Forge?
Forge.
Yeah. Yeah. He picked up a sponsorship from Hero Forge. I'm so proud of this dude.
Oh, it's from D and Dog.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Actually.
nope, I am wrong. D and Doggy. All right. Hey, thanks for coming out. We are playing for the newcomers, Pathfinder's first edition Hell's Vengeance. We only play this once a year in October for the entire month of October. That's why we only have 17 episodes posted on our YouTube, at rollmonger.com. Anywhere you get your podcast, Spotify, you name it, you can find all of our shows. But this one goes live and tracks several episodes in October every year while we try to get our evil on. You think I would wear this ridiculous Zoom mustache any day of the week or cape? No. No, I would not. Special occasions, like now. So, day 12. We are resting. Aiden, refresh our memory. Resting, healing. Healing, resting. Kind of hit points till we get back. 1 times our con. 1 hit point time con. 1 level times con times something something.
These are rules. 8 hours of sleep, regain hit points equal to con modifier multiplied by level.
Yay,
If-
math.
0 times 1 is 0. Let's go.
Yeah,
no,
a minimum
you
of
get
1.
Your con modifier is treated as a minimum of 1. So you get a minimum of your level back per 8 hours.
Let's go.
All right, take your wounds down to 8. Good rest, Nico. Hang from those rafters. Get that blood flowing to your head. Rob,
I get 4.
there you go. Done and done. Hey, look, you both have 8 wounds. You're wound buddies. Guys have nasty strangle choke mark. Okay, you know what? It grabbed you on the waist. I'm not going there.
Sorry, I sneezed because apparently I'm allergic to terrible jokes.
Oh. You know, you don't get villainy points for like taking shots at the DM, man. I don't exist in this game. You know, I'm just saying. Pick on my NPCs or something, but you don't get villainy points for taking shots at me, dude. Hey, take shots.
Okay, and yeah, I know. I'm going to take shots because I don't miss.
Hey, doesn't my girlfriend know how to heal? One of my girlfriends?
I don't think she's
kind
the
of
kind of
heal?
doctor. She runs a hospice. I'm not sure if she's like a doctor. Do we have? Well, you know, there's the local temple.
Yeah, okay.
Just roll up and demand some. You know, you work for the city. You're like, you know, civil servants. Why not? No. What could, you know, diplomacy?
Oh, give me time. I'll figure out healing eventually.
Speaking of diplomacy, I was thinking about your whole. He's been cuddling up to these. We captured 2 dudes, the farmhands that you've did a trial, episode 15, awesome episode. Did a live trial, sentenced them to dentured service, and have locked them up in your jail. Okay, every day Nico goes, pokes them through the bars, and goes, "Diplomacy 25, you will be my friends." I don't think this is going to work quite the way you think it will. Okay, sure, you can read the rules as written, but you can't make a diplomacy check with a gun to somebody's head. You can't make an open diplomacy check when someone is locked behind bars. However, you could probably Stockholm them going, "Look, guys, I'm not responsible for this, even though I was prosecution in your entire trial and told you admitted your guilt." He was the prosecutor. You know what I mean? At their trial. And the reason for them being here is all of you guys. So for him to spend and going, "I'm your friend at least, don't trust them, I'll get you out." Or, you know, like, I'm just curious. You've told me numbers. What's your angle? Like, how would you go? Either the DM would just throw it out going, as long as these guys are incarcerated by you personally and your friends, the diplomacy just doesn't work because you can put that stipulation that shit just fails. You know, a lot of these rules are like, you walk up to the guy in the street. He doesn't know you. You know him. You strike up a conversation. Hey, we're both looking through bars at each other, and not, you know. So I'm just curious if you got an angle for me there, Nikolai, because
Well, they did the time. They did the crime, so they're doing the time. And there's no reason. There's no reason to make it more unpleasant.
Oh, you're the friendly warden. What blood type are you? Something like that, Mr. Dampier. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, also, I need to correct a earlier misstatement. Archives of Nethys tricked me.
It's actually more along the lines of the they should repent for their crimes, and there's no reason to, you know, like, don't double down onto this. You don't you know, you did it. All you have to do is serve your time, and everything will be just fine. But might as well do some rehabilitation while you're in here.
So when they finally get out, there won't be any hard feelings, at least against you. I mean, that would be a kind of a cool angle, right?
Yep.
My throat will be protected in the middle of the night. Don't know about the rest, y'all. Okay.
I mean, if I had it, in higher levels, I do get the ability to turn people into thralls. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
no.
Nice.
Yeah. Eventually, yeah.
Eventually.
But yes, to actually make a correction earlier. The Pathfinder 2nd Edition, or Archives of Nethys lied to me. I was looking at the Pathfinder 2nd Edition rules. First edition, you actually only get 1 hit point per character level when just naturally resting for 8 hours of sleep. If someone with the heal skill can provide long-term care, or you are able to recover twice that, so 2 hit points per level for a full 8 hours rest.
Well, I am trained.
You cannot give long-term care to yourself.
Oh, yes, you can.
Stop caring for yourself. Stop caring for yourself. Is that why
Just
your hands
not to
are all
recover
mangled from
hit
all the
points.
care? Yeah.
So if you want to help me, that's fine. But
What's with Matt and the older women? It just occurred to me, Nikolai, how old are you? Like, you're Dampier, obviously have an extended lifespan, but your first
Like
level's
120 or something like that. I'm really, really old. So you're calling these women old women, and they're like kids to
Okay.
me.
So how do you explain
That's
Rahal Oberus?
creepier, and I would not say that again, Matt.
But you have Rahal Oberus in our Star Wars saga Dawn of Defiance campaign hitting on Dina, the 72-year-old master.
Look, stop calling out Matt for his gilf fetish.
Okay.
Gilf.
What?
Yeah, granny I'd like to fuck. Gilf.
Okay.
To be perfectly honest, Jeff, I just take opportunities when they're presented to me by the GM. So I will turn this around and say, what is your obsession with having me?
No, just something I noticed between two games. I connected the dots, you know. Aiden has an obsession with me denying him points. Not anymore, Mr. Awarded Villainy Point, you know. Anyway, so we're back home. You've adjusted your hit points down, unfortunately.
Yep. Some of us. Well, unless someone wants to provide long-term care to me.
Minimum XP for second
care.
level is 2,000,
I can
right?
attempt to provide long-term care. What's the DC I got to hit?
15.
15. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. But I will attempt it. Hopefully I don't kill you. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I will not bring up awarding you XP a third time. Moving on.
Nope, 9.
Okay.
Fine.
That's fun.
XP first edition is divided amongst the party evenly.
Yep.
You guys have 2,000 because you just hit second level, right?
I believe so.
Snivi was worth 600, the Avine 800. So the party gets a total of 1,400 divided by 5 or 4 because Simri kind of counts. So anyway, the 4 to 5 ratio is the same, which would give you each, what was it? What did I just say? 1,400?
Yep,
1,400 divided by 5 is what?
350 XP
Okay.
each.
So on your characters, just so we have this for next year, right?
Yeah.
On your characters, go to your main page, go to your level class, hit the magnifying glass, your XP pops up. And you should have, you guys had 2,000 just to get to, right?
XP needed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
3,000 needed for level 3, correct? It's like 1,000 level, right?
Yeah.
It depends.
Now, Simri started at second level, and she's gotten most of the XP you guys have, though I kind of soft shoot her for a while. So, did you say 350?
Yes.
Okay. I probably won't award her like half of that because if it's under your level and blah, you know, I'd have to go back and do a bunch of math. It doesn't talk about me leveling the NPC. It just talks about her, you know what I mean? And I don't think I necessarily need to keep her a level ahead of you guys. So assuming she's on par with you, you guys have 2,350 at the moment.
Yep.
Probably plus some other stuff, but we'll get to that. You probably have more, but I'm trying to get back in the habit of, because in the party notes, I can track stuff openly. And I can just go, hey, this is what you guys were given, blah, blah, blah. So just a note on that. Okay, so getting back to the sheriff's office where you guys bunked down, or are you heading all the way back to the tea house on the edge of town?
Is there a town healer?
There's a wizard. There's Simri knows of a witch. The last time you guys saw the witch, she got you stoned on her tea and sent you on your way. You know, as Ryan put it, here's a hallucinogen. Enjoy your walk home. Because the cats didn't like you, you know. I think your best bet at the moment, because there's the clerics and stuff in town that take care of that, is your market buddy that you caught cheating, and you're extorting him for 20%, right? Do you guys have cash?
I have a bit of cash, yeah. What's the price tag on a couple potions of healing? Because I think we're going to need them.
50 gold for Cure Light Wounds. So 20% off that.
40 gold. How much do I have? Oh, thought I had more than that. Did you already take it off my sheet? Oh, I'm on the wrong sheet. Ha 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 ha. That's Luca. There you go. So I will spend 40 on a potion of healing, but I am not going to drink it. I'm just going to have it and continue to rest.
Okay.
Hello, Jeff. why do you use the virtual background and the green screen?
So that you don't see random family members suddenly walking behind, stealing the camera.
Ah, that makes sense. Traffic.
Right. Yeah, and they got to pass me to go to the bathroom. So, like, say someone's going to have a shower and they run by in a towel or, that kind of thing. So, normally I would just use the green screen, but when I was standing, it would, it's all for naught. But now that I'm sitting. So, now that we've, that's a whole bunch of bitter. No. That's terrible. I got to zoom back in and stuff. Now that we've healed up a bit and, all those good things. What's the play here?
I would like to heal up more.
Okay. That morning, Snivi, your new ally.
Yes. Can he heal?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to. I don't want to. What's in it for me? It's totally throwing me off now. It's like, can you heal? No. I mean, maybe. No, I don't know. Maybe he can. Maybe he can't.
Kind of healing.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you got that feeling for some,
Baby.
Yeah.
Right, that's right.
I've just ruined this. It's going back to what I had going.
Yep, that's better.
Stalling, trying to pull up a bunch of green screen things. It's like, it's not working. So, let's see. One of you was short change. The other one was quick change. And the other one was his names for you guys. Hey, boss.
Yes.
Nope, there you go. You're the boss. You're the first one to answer. It says, you had your chance, Rom. Sorry, dude.
I don't want that responsibility.
So, a diminutive human came by and painted your windows last night when you were out.
Painted the windows.
Yes. Can you clean them? Because it really reeks. I'm up here in the rafters, man, so that just wafts right in through the vent and oh.
What was done to the windows? Let's have a look-see.
Okay. Someone has thrown a whole bunch of dung and other excrement from other animals at the front of the sheriff's office.
Oh, fun.
Someone literally flung shit at you. Yeah.
Any witnesses?
Yeah, me. Like I said, late night.
Diminutive human?
Well, it woke me. Splat. Hee, splat. Hee. I mean, who would want to get in on that party? Stick my head out and just throwing excrement. I mean, that's the type of thing that you see only in the jungles of Moagi, those Chakraka things. Anyway, it's a long story. Check out Pathfinder, Age of Ashes, the Elven Portal podcast. Yeah, anyway.
For more dung slinging.
For more dung slinging, yeah, from the locals. So there's this little human out there just, flinging away out of a bucket. Looked very determined. She didn't look like she was having fun. She looked mad.
Okay, all right. Getting more into the description. So a small human female. Definitely human?
Yeah.
Or humanoid?
Well, there's only two types of humans in this town. The tall ones and the short ones.
Okay.
Knowledge local? What's he talking about? Is he talking about kids or are you talking about the halfling population that makes up the majority? Because it's like the demographic here is like a lot of humans, then halflings, and then like a 14% of other
raw intelligence check.
Yeah. Yeah, he could be referring to either halflings or children.
Okay. Well,
round up all the
street urchin
families and
angle?
halflings. So it's gonna what?
Weren't we working a street urchin angle? Somebody was. Maybe that
Luca
was me.
was.
Oh, Luca was.
Yeah.
So you think this is Luca's fault? You know,
No, I think this is probably Luca. This would be some to inform Luca that potentially his little street urchins are chucking. But so a very determined and happy female, smaller sized.
Whoa. Wasn't there a halfling that was giving us a glare in one of the shops a few days ago?
I mean, for one person, she did a pretty good job. I mean, she just lamb-basted the. Look at this. Ugh. You know, I can't.
So,
stand
I'll
I gotta go.
step
I'm
out front
he
and
leaves.
look.
He leaves. Let me know if you need anything else. Goodbye. I can't be here anymore. Ugh, my sensibility just makes this intolerable. Ugh.
Like, how bad does it look?
Oh, like somebody literally threw multiple buckets, at least 2. And I'm not just talking about like water, you know, water cooler football kind of, you know, I'm talking about like clumps.
Who was the halfling that was giving us the stink eye?
I thought there was a
one who worked in
halfling
the grocery store.
Yeah.
Grocery store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the grocers?
Run over to the grocers.
Oh yeah.
I'm not completely healed yet, but I seek confrontation. All right.
No. I wasn't saying that we're going to go right, but I want to know where it is in relation to us, because there may be a trail of excrement.
We have a tracker. Somebody wake up Niles. The last time you guys just barged in
Hey,
on Niles,
last time I summoned one of the rules lawyers, I got yelled at, so I'm not doing it a second time.
I will just kick his bed.
Wait a minute. We'll back up. How does somebody's character waking your character have to do with you summoning a rules lawyer? I'm confused.
Cracking.
Do you remember what happened when Rom kicked open your door and we disturbed you? You had the mannequin leg with the fishnet stockings, and you were using that as a model to paint the tiny dancer for the little music box that you were going to give Rom as a present, because no matter where he slept, for some reason, he would wake up in the sheriff's chair, hands behind his head, key ring exposed, snoozing like in the middle of Western, ankles crossed on the desk. Then you said there's a little music box playing.
I love how you're asking us to recall knowledge from a year ago when we didn't have the time to sit down and listen to it all.
No.
Tell us what happened, man. Tell us what happened.
I just told you. I tried to disguise it, but thank you for calling that out on me. By recounting the exact event, saying, don't you remember? But now you heard it again. You see how that works? Don't call me on it, dude. You ruined the illusion.
Oh, we don't remember because it's not the 21st night of September. Duh.
Shut up. You listened to the last episode. They were fishnet stockings. Anyway, not sure about the horrors that you'll encounter if you wake up Messina's character too early in the morning.
What?
Too bad. Boot through door and then boot kicking bed frame if he is not awake.
Okay.
Wake up, Niles.
What do they encounter this time, Niles?
Good question. How can I help this? Where's checks?
Okay. So, boot the bed, get them up. They want to take you outside. They want you to do some tracking. They want your survival checks.
Someone, Rom, get me coffee that's darker than your soul. Where are these
Can I have that
tracks?
again? That was brilliant. You're off mic. I want to hear that again.
Rom, please get me coffee that's darker than your soul. Where are these tracks?
Here's something darker than my soul. I'll touch him in the middle of the chest and use Touch of Corruption. 5 damage.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't do that to me.
Rom, this is phenomenal. You've been holding out on me this entire time, haven't you?
You guys do not want to know about the sexy saxophone I'm playing in the background.
I'll look back at Nico just... You know what? You take him. I'm done. I'm done.
Rom, you're not leaving me this minute. You have many secrets you have not explained to me yet, and I will have them all.
Someone woke up on the needy side of the bed this morning. Anyway.
No!
Not sign up for any of this.
I'll get him up. Produce flame.
Yes.
Oh, really? You're lifting my fire band? He gets all excited. The two of them start jumping up and down like two kids holding wrist, hopping around the corner. Why don't you taste the fire? Yeah, I know.
Gauntlet to either throat. No, we are not burning down the station.
One shrine of a Listrel is like corrupted Nico.
I'm sorry. It's just the way it sparkles. It's intoxicating.
He moves. He's got the little flame in his paw. He goes like left to see if you follow the flame, right to see if you follow the flame. Then he looks at Rom and realizes there's a weapon to his throat, and he like winks it out. Sorry.
Oh no! I have both of them by the throat, either hand.
Oh, I thought you. Okay, never mind.
No, I've grabbed them. I've not. I don't have weapon drawn.
No. That's your fetish, not mine. No choking, please. All right. He backs down. No fire. Fine. Can I just go back to my box?
Very well.
Yes.
I think my cameo for this episode's already overplayed. Thank you, bye. He just goes off, climbs up the wall.
Niles, someone desecrated the front of the station. We need you to track them.
I can work on this. I will just need some time.
Out
You got
front.
20 minutes.
Out front, perception check, Niles.
Right, you seem to have this underhand. I will, perhaps, perform a little bit of inmate work duty to get this cleaned up. And I'll go in and, how many people do we have locked up? There's a few of them, right?
Two.
Two? Cool.
Yeah, Urkel and Burkle stood trial.
Urkel and Burkle, excellent.
They're the farmhands that captured the cockatrice and then labeled it to you and left it on the docks.
That's right.
There are only prisoners.
All right, so I will
Oh no,
That's right,
got
you
a
only
terrible
get two.
idea.
apply my diplomacy. Listen, now it's time for you to start working off your crimes. Get scrubbing.
Oh. Diplomacy instead of intimidation?
Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
All right. Anything to get away from that singing, and they just kind of point randomly at the rafters. I don't know why its dog died. I don't know what a truck is or how it lost it. I have no idea where this Ville of Nash is, but yeah, we're out. We'll do anything you want. And they, they hop to, wow, look at that. They even know where buckets are. Well, They look around. They start opening cabinets until they find, they actually pick up weapons and put them down. Oh, there's a bucket, soap, perfect chance to escape. Nope. Just, grab bucket, soap, outside, brush. Okay. They set to work cleaning the building. Well played, by the way. I like that.
And I will observe with authority.
Like Carol Kane in Transylvania 65000. Do over here.
Yes.
Now do over here. Now do over here. I'm helping. All right.
And then feed and water the livestock. That's them, by the way.
Okay. So you're staying out here a while.
One eternity later.
Finally, they get the sheriff's office looking a little better. Niles, perception, and then survival, please.
Disorder. Interesting.
Perception to find the tracks. Now, unfortunately, the sheriff's office, which is
Number 8, right?
I think so. It's pretty central. There's a lot of traffic come through because it's near the square. So you're hoping for somebody that would go right to a window, leave a couple prints, look for small prints, and then see where they might go.
Or the trail of excrement.
I didn't leave any behind. It all hit your window. I'm happy with that.
Yep.
This child or halfling was thorough. I mean, like scraping the whipped cream kind of thing out of the bucket. It's just getting on there with the hands, you know. Oh, there you go, Niles.
Yes.
While looking for footprints, you actually notice a handprint of shit, half cleaned off by your indentured guys that are about to remove prints and evidence. They're like cleaning away, scrub. This is backing up, but like I know I said they were done, but like Ryan's been out there rolling and searching around trying to find prints, right? He's like, oh, footprints, and he looks up and the guy's like scrubbing at this handprint, you know. You only notice it because he's got his hand flat with a sponge and he's making circular motions, and then you see the sort of shit print of small hand finger kind of thing, and he's about to race it. What do you do?
Nico, tell them to stop.
Cease cleaning activities.
What, no one saw that? He's right there. And instead of going, stop, he makes you his bitch. He goes, Nico, tell them to stop. And you're like, yes, you, stop. That's brilliant. I love that. Dude, you're halfway to a villain point. It's not even your birthday yet. Actually, you do have one banked, by the way.
Yeah.
Get spending. All right, they stop. What? One last rub, right?
Proceed, Professor.
There you go.
Okay. A vivisectionist. We talked about it. You refused to explain it. I think you need to explain that now. You are intimate in knowledge of the insides and organs and workings of a body or any body or...
Living body.
Okay. Which
It's
means
with-
you have a basic work of anatomy.
Very broad,
Okay.
actually, due to my studies.
So, see, I can't just throw this into an alchemy check.
Surely you can.
Because this is
Hero
anatomy.
point says you. Here, a villain point says you can.
Oh, all right. All right. I'll tell you what. I was going to go for knowledge nature because I'm a real person or knowledge local. Right? Local, nature, or alchemy. If you spend your villain point right now, I will let you take the highest modifier, like whatever the best one is, and we'll work an angle. Yes?
Alchemy. Yes.
Okay. Ryan's birthday villain point spent this October. Done and done. Got to earn them the old-fashioned way from now on. Throw it in the tower. I mean,
Oh, it's in.
it's fine. It's fine.
14. Alchemy.
That is, you can tell because the fingers are not fully mature and stubby and splayed, although diminutive, like a halfling's. The long, delicate, yet small handprint is that of a human child, not of a halfling. As much fun as it would be to have you guys go shake down that grocery assistant for the wrong crime. But I'm guilty of, never mind. I didn't throw crap at you.
Nice.
Would it be great? Like, the town is full of people doing not nice things towards you, and you guys like arrest the wrong people for the right thing and the right people for the wrong thing, but everyone ends up in jail and they all deserve to be there because
We deserve it. This isn't why, but yeah, we deserve it.
It kind of feels like it's playing out like Super Troopers.
how
You
does
want to know more?
what are you in
Children, you
jail
say.
for?
A child, you say. Interesting. Perhaps we should speak with Luca when he wakes up.
Okay. So putting a pin in that.
But are there any tracks we can follow?
Putting a pin in that right as Inram's boot is about to hit Luca's door. Wait, we are bust this one up. Fine.
Ryan, say the line. Tell Nikolai to tell Rom to stop. Obviously, you're the whip cracker around here.
Rom, that's unnecessary.
And
You're going to waste your energy.
yes, waste my energy. Kicking doors.
When you could be splitting skulls instead.
Good point.
What do you want to do?
Children's
Kick a door?
skulls.
Look, I'm not a monster, all right?
People walk by you guys out front, just look at you like, what? What did he say? Just keep moving, Martha. Don't make eye contact.
No. It is
At
simple.
least he's not dancing in a small circle. That's when you know they're really a threat. Okay. Moving on. Okay. So coming back to Luca and that later, we'll get into that maybe next episode, and we'll retcon. Like we'll say you got him up later today, and he went off and he did that thing. But to get a whole network to isolate a kid incident, like they will go off and spend the day collecting said info, and Luke will be like, okay, they're on it, right? It's the gather info. It's the 1d4 out, right? So we'll put Jay onto this as soon as we can, and that will burn part of this day. Anything else you guys want to do today?
I would like to rest more.
Okay.
Health.
Well, you were talking about visiting a girlfriend, say if she's a doctor. You were talking about going if there are any clerics, and the emotes are like right there. They really,
I'll
liked your
take a
trial.
tour down to the merchant guy and buy a healing potion, but I think I'll pocket it for emergency purposes.
You go binge drinking?
Yep.
Okay, so they cost you 40 gold instead of 50, hence 20% off.
Yeah.
So have you got the money?
Yeah, and I already took it off my sheet.
Okay. 1 cure light wounds, 1d8 plus 1 worth. Throw it on your guy.
Yep.
Anyone else? You want to shop for the group? Like, everybody throws money at you going, here, would you mind?
I'll have ordered one as well.
Do you go down there alone, or do you guys travel in packs or pairs, or?
I'd say probably pairs is the best way to do it at the
Okay.
bare minimum.
Okay.
Oh no!
I'm
There's
pretty
one
sure-
there's one terrified shop owner who thinks that we're just testing them. So how much do you sell me a health potion for? 40 gold. Good. That's a good price.
Barbara, we don't make health potions. Shut up.
And then
He's
Rom
gonna
comes
kill
in.
us.
What do you sell me a health potion for? 40 gold. That's a fair price.
Barbara, stop encouraging them. We don't make potions. He just goes to the flower shop. How much for a healing potion? What?
Yeah, they just started showing up one day.
Just started showing up. I'm scared to death.
I've been giving them flavored water. I've squeezed raspberries into it in the morning. That's why I started getting up early. That's really why I didn't start working out. I was just started squeezing raspberries in water, so they didn't slaughter me.
I thought you were distracting them with like flavored water of like 20th century. You're talking about making a pink healing potion that's fake. Oh, I feel
Yeah.
better. Yep, placebo effect works. Here you go, buddy.
Yeah, because when Thor shows up in your door and says, "Hey, can you heal me?" You're like, "Yeah, I can heal you. I'll heal you real good."
You just see Enrom come back one day with flowers atop his helmet. They said it would increase healing effects.
Yeah, it's really a dock
give it a
laborer that they knock the doors on. He doesn't
Day
know how to
one.
make potions.
Day 1, deception of 5. This is raspberry water. I'm coming back tomorrow. It better be a really fucking healing potion. Day 2, still raspberry water, but deception of 17. Oh, this is great. I feel so much better. Day 3, ROMs 18. Still raspberry water, but you feel great. Give you 1d8 like, what is it? The phantom hit points, right? They're not very low.
Yeah. It's all placebo. He's like,
It's
I
known as
believe
don't
I have 8 more hit points, so therefore I have
had-
8 more hit points.
I have a player that was like, my body, just the adrenaline. I don't care how you make it work mechanically, but I believe this. So DM, it's got to happen. It's like, all right, here's some phantom hit points, asshole. It's like, be good. Problem is, they go away, and they'll come off of your actual hit points if you've, you know what I mean? So could literally, your own delusion could kill you quicker than you walking around wounded going, I should be careful.
Yeah, but for the most part, I'm just monitoring the guys scrubbing the front of the sheriff's office. Till they're done, then, feed and water the livestock. Put them back inside. Tell the cat to stop playing his stupid country songs. Something with a little bit more pep to it. Like a nice polka.
Okay. He pulls out his little, oh my God, he instantly has, was it accordion?
Yeah.
You've seen the picture of this thing, right? It looks like an accordion would suit him, right? It's like, and it starts doing Weird Al songs.
Perfect.
What's a classic Weird Al song when he goes straight accordion out of the gate? I don't know what it is, but you're getting it now.
Everything he does is
Polka, yeah, like
perfect. All of
for
his
those who don't
polka
know,
medleys.
Weird Al Yankovic could polka anything. Him and John Candy, right?
I think he has one that's called "Polka My Eyes Out."
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's pull up the jail, shall we? Okay, it's a it's a multi-purpose map, but bottom right is your jail. Just zoom in a lot. Look, complete with stocks out front. How handy.
Ooh.
You see where the desk and chair are pulled right up to the window so Nikolai can look for shit spreaders next week. You know, there's a couch out there. Couch where the chili incident happened. Anyway, all right. So sicking Luca's not quite his urchins, you know, on the town looking for another kid that can get its hands on buckets of excrement and dung. You guys want to do a little bit more healing?
Yes.
So is that another sleepover and you guys try and get your con and stuff back or what?
That's
It's
really
not con, it's just level.
I mean, I can make other heal attempts. I don't know what the time limit on.
1 per 24 hours.
Yeah, so the day goes by, I'll attempt to heal you again.
Sure.
Maybe I'll be successful,
Yep.
and I will.
Hey, sweet. Yeah, so I get 4 hit points back.
Hey.
And
You have to deal with me touching you with my weird arms.
Grab the strong hand.
Let me touch you with my strong hand. That sounds really bad.
I know it's been a while. Have you guys run into those personal letters yet? I can't remember if like Simri got them and decided not to share them, or
We did
You
not
guys
get
found it-
personalized letters.
you guys found some letters from somebody in town, and she's writing her sister. And there's, you know, hints of that this person knows things about town events and gatherings and things that could lead to, you know, unwelcome. And I don't know if you guys have found any of that yet or missed it or Simri. Does it ring a bell? Okay.
No.
We'll have to track back. It's like I got 14 more episodes to go through. Damn it.
Yeah.
Get on those. All right. So that night, there is. Oh, right. So there's the Ash House outside of town where Simri likes to go. Okay. She actually likes sleeping out there, and then she'll sleep here and she'll go back and forth and maybe take one of you guys with her. Maybe her and Luca are away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So wherever those two are, you guys aren't. So would you guys want to spend the night at the Ash House or spend the night here at the jail, thinking some little miss thing might come back? Or
Yeah, that's probably what we would do.
okay.
Yeah,
So let's
I
say
would
those-
be here.
Let's say those two are out at the Ash House.
Sure.
Right. Or maybe not even that far away. Maybe you've got Simri doing one of her night patrols. She's still looking around trying to find those people that were putting out flyers, right? Tonight's going to be the night. You know, somebody's got to have printed more flyers by now, and, you know, a lot of the flyers get lost, and a week's gone by before the new ad comes out. It's got to be flyer night. It's Thursday, right? And, you know, maybe her and Luca are still in town and not like way out where you can't, you know, get them back by next episode. So, middle of the night, can I have a perception at -10 because you are asleep?
Oh, we'll put that in the tower, sir.
Likewise.
Okay. What do we got here? Rom snoring away his metal songs. Nico. And Niles, Cronin. Perception -10, please. Nico.
Yes.
While Niles is pondering, it is actually you that wakes. There is certain sounds you've gotten used to. Snoring, shuffles of the night, people being restless and you tell them to shut up or whatever. But this is an exterior sound. Where are you sleeping? Pick a room.
I'm sleeping in the main room.
Okay. You laid out on a table, hanging from a rafter. Where are you?
Yeah, hanging from a rafter. For sure.
He's laying on top of a rafter. He hasn't got the hanging part down yet, but, halfway there, right? Half human, half damn. Okay.
So I wake.
Middle of the night, there's Snivi, and he's making a chalk line, and he's 2 fingers at the eyes and 2 fingers at you and points at the line and gives a shoving, stay on your side. And then you fell asleep. And then in the middle of the night, you hear like a scritching noise, like something metal is scratching, and you wake up and you're like, I'm going to kill this fucking cat thing. Like, I moved over 2 more rafters. What the fuck does he want from me? Right? And you wake up and you look towards him and yours box is, and he's not like, you get a cat inside a box scritching away. It's not coming from the box. There's a scritching noise coming from the front door.
Okay.
What do you do?
I'll move to the window that is in the southeast quadrant.
Okay, so give me a climb. You climb up to the rafter that's suspending you and creep along. Give me one climb and some stealth. Sure. You even think you hear some clattering and some quiet, hushed, harsh whispers, and it comes through the door. It's the kind of thing like if you just drop to the floor, or if you said, "Guys, get up!" Like
before I
would hear you.
Yeah. So before I get down, I will activate my Cloak of Shadows, which is an ability that enhances my stealth. Or Cloak of Darkness, sorry.
Okay.
So it is a +2 bonus to my stealth.
All right.
And it also gives me a +4 armor bonus, which is the real reason I took it. But hey, use it.
Give me an open climb.
All right, here we go. This is not going to go well. 5.
Okay. You ever see those guys that like tie their legs to something and they try to do the upside down sit-ups?
Okay, yep.
That's you. You're like, oh crap. Okay.
I can't reach.
So out of shape.
That tracks.
Okay, it's fine. You've got your special knot where you could just pull and like hang and drop to the floor, but you're afraid it might make too much noise, right? That's hence I said, you want to go to the window, you want to climb up. So you can't climb up. Anyway, but you could try again. But still, at the door, scritch, 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 click.
Oh, click.
Yeah. Can I have a perception, please, for free?
Perception is rolled.
What the hell? You're completely thrown by what that was. Did somebody just like cock a gun? Did somebody like activate at times? It's the click for some reason hits you. It's so out of place. You're just kind of like, what the fuck? Anyway, what do you do? Somebody's doing something. Maybe they heard you going, crap, okay. Note to self, sit-ups on the ground, 50 a day, then I'll come back to this situation next night,
Yeah. What do I do? I will.
You could try to drop to the floor stealthily, I'm just saying.
That's probably my best bet.
Okay. Give me stealth. Give yourself your +2. Now, I'll be kind. I'm not going to split stealth saying it's a visual shadow thing. We'll just say the shadows mute your noise a little bit.
14.
Okay. 14. 10 feet away through a door. Okay. You hear a human male voice go, and everything goes really quiet. And you're on the floor like Darkwing Duck pose, like, you know, you can hit the floor barefoot, you know. You ever hop out of bed and you get that distinctive barefoot thump?
Yep.
Right? You flip, you pull the thing, you hang on, you hear the rope goes creak, and it like slows you down, and you glide down, and you hit the floor, you got that 5-foot drop, and you're like on the floor, and it's just, the floorboard is directly connected straight across to the door, and they kind of hear something, and outside you hear that muffled, and then they all go quiet. And you're standing there frozen. And outside they're listening, probably. At least the clicking stopped. What do you do? Can I have another? Where are you guys sleeping?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask.
Where are
Anybody else sleeping in the main room?
Main room. If you
Yeah.
look at the table, there's the chair on the left that's like slightly angled. Absolutely sitting there, kicked back, feet up, crossed on the table, just conked out.
Okay. Give me a percentage roll, Matt.
Okay.
There is a percentage chance that no matter where Rom started, somehow, doesn't matter how long, I don't care if it takes hours.
78%.
Okay, sorry, not low enough. Okay, I should say there's a slim chance you see how he ends up there. You know, maybe after a while he just went, nah, why fight it, and just started sleeping like that as best he could. Took him a couple days not to fall off, but you know, after a while.
So I will stealthily approach Rom.
Okay. Stealth roll. Now, we always say Niles is through a door that needs to be kicked open, so let's just say Niles is in the adjacent office.
Should be doing that. I put it in the tower.
Okay. Deep, 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 deep.
And I will put my hand on his shoulder, give him a small shake, and go, shh.
The
Be
10
very,
and the
very
natural one. I'm doing opposite checks. They're so much fun. I miss first edition sometimes. 10 and a natural one minus penalty. So you're like, he doesn't say there it is again. You just kind of hear that. Do it. You know, and then you hear the scritching starts again on the door. So you're at Rom and you're like, what do you do?
So I like put my hand on his shoulder, give him a little shake. And
Okay.
Go, shh, shh. As soon as I see him like start to wake,
Rom.
and then do the like thumb over the shoulder towards the door. We have guests.
Rom, you were only second level, first level anti-paladin. Did you ever see any battle? I don't mean like a sword fight, a duel, and chop up a monster. You've done that. You've been trained. I mean an actual, they put the paladins in a row and repel borders, or let's go kill something evil, or, you know, like young paladins and squires are in a squad of 5 or more, like some bad bat shit. Like, have you ever seen that kind of action or no?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm going to frank you. It's frank time. So
good.
what happens to somebody that wakes a soldier from a dead sleep? By contact from behind, right?
Besides,
Grabs scimitar off of table and immediately points it at him.
Okay. So he his eyes fly open, his hands come from behind his head, right? One grabs the table and the scimitar, the other one under the table, he pulls himself forward from that rocking position, flips around, comes up off the corner, and has the sword leveled at you a step away, staring with his human eyes, seeing nothing. Do you have dark vision?
I believe I do. Yes, dark vision 60 feet.
Okay. He comes up and it's Nikolai. He scared the shit out of you, but he had sword pointed at you, ready to go. I'm not saying it's at your throat or anything, Nikki, but it's just kind of like you woke him and he spazzed out, drew a weapon and jumped up and was ready to, oh, it's you.
Just one raised eyebrow.
Oh, hang on. Let me hear. He says he jumps up and spazzes out, right? outside. I don't hear anything. It's like, rustle inside.
There is somebody at the door. Perhaps you should investigate with your boot. They're not so much knocking, more like screeching. There was a click. I don't trust clicks.
There was a click.
Perhaps they're trying to pick the lock. Perhaps they're trying to trap the lock. You should go investigate.
Magical beast, knowledge arcana. He comes up with some kind of spider clicking, like this tail of the clacker. He's totally freaked out. His mind's racing to connect
This is
the dots
Halloween. So I approach with the candle under my chin, just enough to illuminate my face to give it the. I have a tale to tell you of people at the door.
No, something.
As soon as he mentions people at the door, it's like, all right. Eyes will roll. Look, grab the shield, strap it on, and then as quietly as possible, get up and stroll towards the door.
Okay.
Stealth out in the open or in the tower?
In tower. Oh, wow. You went to school at Lobrak.
Wait, I saw the effects of squeezing grappled on me.
Oh, okay.
So I think it might be...
Nikolai still has your shoulder. Wait, I must tell you the tale of the clacker. It's grappled.
My total bonus should be +2, so whatever I rolled +2.
Okay. All right. Approach the door. Neek, what's he doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Watching from a safe distance.
Recede into the shadows. Go get other party members. Yeah.
No, I know better than to try and wake up the professor.
Just quietly go through the door, All right. We'll wait till it's an emergency, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So perception, Rom, you're at the door. There's windows either side of the door, but not really. Like you may not get a very good view because the angle.
Oh, that's fine. Free perception as I'm quietly strolling up.
It sounds like something is scraping something small and metal on the front of the door, at the door center, like near the handle. It's a weird clicky scritch noise.
Okay. Boot to door and door goes open.
Okay. The door flies open. Either side of the door, okay, one guy eats the door. It bounces off of his chainmailed, armored self, but is surprised that suddenly the door opens and, but he's a sturdy dude like you. Also, I wouldn't say crouching, but down looking at where the lock is, holding lock picks, okay, you see this guy. Knowledge local?
I don't have any local knowledge, but I do have knowledge of history, so maybe that'll help.
I don't, but I knowledge religion 19 for a 21. I recognize that symbol.
Yes, you do.
There's recognize that symbol real hard.
A young human man dressed in chainmail with flowing, blue cloak and accoutrements and armored up where he has the heavier boots, but the lighter risky reeves, holding a mace on his side, holding lockpicks. He does not look like the thievy type. So he's awkwardly holding them and not working them well, hence all the scritching. Handsome-ish, long brown hair, mid-20s, human male. Can't see the other guy because the other guy got hit by a door.
Could be a young Jay Leno.
Looks up at you in complete surprise. And you're looking at a guy wearing the symbol of Imode, your former religion. He was trying to break into your little jail, crappily, with one accomplice and some lockpicks. And we will see you all next time.